That concert was really cool. You saw the Hecuba piece, was the last one on the program. I think I might actually buy the recording when it comes out. All of those movements are just really well thought out, and they're all distinct, and they've all got this cool stuff going on, but they're all different. I don't know how to talk about music. You'd think having taken 7 quarters of music classes at UChicago would have enabled me to discuss it in a more concrete way. But it was, okay, so the piece is a combination of sort of pop music instrumentation, guitars, electric basses, and that kind of thing. But they've got a full string orchestra and like a decked out percussion section. They had this really good trap set player who was just like rocking out over there. One of the main instruments is a bassoon, and it's a tonal piece, but they use lots of like non-standard chords. And they use a lot of mixed meter. There was one movement called the Hecuba Bolero, which, as we all know, is a piece in a really slow 3. But there were 8 measure phrases, right? And the first 2 measures of each phrase were in 4. And it was really cool. You should listen to it. But they don't have the record finished yet because that was the very first time that piece had ever been performed. And then the first piece on the program was pretty good too. Brandenburg Concerto inspired Fantasias. I don't remember as many details about that, unfortunately, because I didn't have a chance to like talk about it to a vlog right after they performed it. But I enjoyed it. That was more of a typical atonal piece, but they had lots of good motives going on. And I mean, it's probably not actually atonal. Like I said, I don't remember it too closely. Anyway, the point is, I'm really glad that I went to that. I was sort of scoping out that orchestra because it's not too difficult to get to be a musician in that orchestra. So if I want to find another way of keeping viola in my life, that would be a good way to do it. And based on that concert, I'm going to say that's probably a really good idea. So I have to go to their website, and there's some kind of form that I have to fill out. So don't let me forget. I'm not going to let me forget. Don't worry about it. That's pretty chilly. I turned off this heater this morning before going into work, but I just haven't bothered to turn it on since then. I mean, I'm about to go to bed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If only my roommates thought the same way I do. So as part of applying to join that orchestra that I mentioned, I've been looking through my old music that I composed when I was in college, and this is actually kind of a good recording, so I think I might try to put this on YouTube, maybe as a separate video or something like that. This is a piece, I'm really proud of writing it, but I don't have a good recording of it yet. So I just put on my list of goals that I should try to get a good recording. All I need is a pianist who can provide some suggestions as to how to make the part easier to play while still sounding cool. And then we need to record it, obviously. Because I would really love to have a great recording of that piece, because I think it's good, but the recording that I have just is not good enough to convey the piece. I'll put a link to that video in the description. It's so cold. Should have worn a coat. I'm going to check out this new produce store that's real close to my apartment and super convenient. I'm so excited for this.